So Rel and I, now all of a sudden he's like, let's go out. And then I remember, oh, fuck, thank God he even said that to me, because I promised our friend Luke, who's we have a mutual friend with and stuff like that.
We do?
Yeah. You know, Hannah's friend.
Oh, yeah.
He's on Summer
the
House.
hot guy from Bravo?
Yeah. So he tells me he's got a certain relative that works at the W.
Sure.
Which is, the hotel chain, but they have a nightclub in there, and I guess it's like the thing to do. And I had told him that I was going to go by there on Saturday night, so I totally forgot about it until Rel was like, let's go out. And I was like, I know the fucking place we can go. So we take this cab to the W. We get there, man, and there is, you walk in the hotel, and then in the lobby, the nightclub is right there, and there's a line, 50 people long, waiting to get in, guys in, like, black button-up shirts. With
guys that are dressed like Luke.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, with the circular, almost farm boy hat.
Yeah.
Open blouse, several necklaces,
just
rings
a
on
lot
a thumb.
a lot of, like, high-end, or people really trying very hard.
Yeah.
So I go right up to the bouncer. I drop some name immediately. We get the fucking wristband. We get the come right in and cut. And Rel was not confident that, because I was like, I haven't met this person, so I have to go find them, whatever. And immediately we cut the whole line. So I get to do the thing to Rel, because he started walking to the back of the line. I said, I do the, hey Rel, we're good, which is, everybody.
Your fair-skinned savior is on it.
Everybody.
Follow me.
Everybody online was just muttering right after that, right? So we get in there, and they took every gorgeous person in Minnesota and put them in that W
All 11.
club. Yeah, it was wild. It was so many, like, model-esque, which is what you get at a W anyway, but in Minneapolis, you're
That's
you're
weird.
surprised.
Isn't that where Lizzo started?
Probably.
I think she did.
Maybe. But that's funny, because that's also where, like, it's still, you can tell it's still Minneapolis, because mixed in with these gorgeous, like, 6 feet tall models and all these other people and stuff, and these people with bottle service, and some of them legitimately look like they've had surgery to look like a Kardashian.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people are actually doing
and
that.
like women wearing like the slits all the way down.
Here's the thing. That actually might be the move for like a B or C level attractive, really attractive chick.
Yeah.
Is to set up shop in a Minneapolis or like a fucking, like a BC city.
Right.
And just be the Kardashian of that city.
It was, some of them were, they were
just
gorgeous.
get your ass eaten by a T-Wolf.
Yeah.
Right? Carl Anthony Towns. They gotta wife up somebody.
But it's fun, because you still see that, while at the same time there's still like 65-year-old guys wearing plaid with beer bellies tucked into blue jeans that are there with like 20-year-old black women that are gorgeous, and you're like, I wonder if it's true love.
It certainly is not a financial situation.
But so I end up talking to our contact, who was awesome, and she's telling me all this stuff about how, like, she sees this all the time, like high-end escorts, and obviously the W Hotel, all these people have like their people when they come into town. So we go there, we end up getting hooked up with the drink, which are, there's like $14, even in Minnesota, which is crazy, So I get this a cup of tequila, like the Casamigos, just to like sip on, and it is, it's this much tequila. I'm sipping on it for an hour and a half, and we're just having a good time. We're doing the thing, because it's funny, because we're both, like, I'm married, and he's in like a semi-committed relationship where it's like open, but they're talking all the time and stuff. So both of us are just kind of like wandering around, holding our drinks, going, yeah, she's beautiful. This is great. She's beautiful too. This is lovely. Wow.
Oh, I bet it'd feel good to fuck her.
Yeah, exactly.
That semes cool. Well, that one too. Yeah, I can see my dick
we're
in
going
that.
to the dance floor. We're dancing a little bit, but we're basically just kind of like just chill. Rel just couldn't get over how hot the women were. He was like, I just can't. I didn't think we kept talking about that, right? So we hang out for a while.
That's one of those nights where you walk around, you're not hitting on anybody, you're not really doing.
Didn't talk to one woman.
You consider that you can.
Yeah.
You consider that you can sleep with everybody.
You're confident.
It's a foregone conclusion that they would fuck you.
Lined up.
Yeah, and you go home. You pat yourself on the back as if you're a war hero, and then you jerk off to every woman that you had sex with at that club. That's the entire breakdown of the rest of your night.
So
Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, you are, because we had a twist in there, but that was the plan. So no, so we get done. It's probably last call is 1:30. Everything is starting to close. So we go. Let's leave at 1:30 and let's try and get some food before things close at 2. So we found this place. We go to leave there. We go to get the one place, and they're like, the kitchen closed hours ago. What the fuck are you doing here?
Yeah.
So we end up walking to the only place that's available, which is about a little more than a half mile away. But it was this weirdly nice night. It was like 50 degrees or something. So we just walked the whole way. And then we realized, like, kind of quickly, we walked out of the downtown district and kind of walked into like a little, like, there's just all of a sudden like voices coming from like the apartments where it's like, hey, and you're like, what? Who is that? Where is that to? Like, and you're like, what does that noise mean? What are you communicating?
Look like an interracial gay couple walking down the street.
I feel like we look like undercover cops together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're we walk to this diner. And it is clearly the only thing open for miles in terms of food. They're a 24-hour diner, and it is mobbed, dude. It is
when this was safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When this was safe. I'm talking like line almost out the door. We were only 2 people, so we got in pretty quickly. But all of the nightclubs had just let out, so the clientele are rich and rich, ratchet, and fucking ready to go. I mean, they're ready for a fight. So, and the staff...
Rich, ratchet, ready to go. That's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That is 100% T-shirt with just a big, just caramel ass hanging underneath the saying.
Bobby, write it down.
I'm ready.
So we go there. We end up getting food, and because I was like, I haven't even had dinner or anything. So now it's 2 a.m. And we sit there, and we're just fucking, we're just talking comedy, hanging out. We're there for about an hour and a half. We just eat way too much food. I get a chocolate milkshake that came in like a container this big with the spoon and the metal cup. It was just the best. They're like, you want whipped cream? I was like, I do.
Yeah, every question you have, yes. Every question.
So they end up leaving. And now by the time we're leaving, if I thought it was busy at 2 o'clock, it is now a line literally outside the door.
Wow.
And everybody's getting impatient. People are getting mad. Rel calls his Uber. I call my Uber. We say goodbye. He leaves first. I get into my Uber almost relatively within the same minute. And then my guy starts driving down the block. And we don't even get to the next corner of the thing when all of a sudden we have to stop short because not 1 or 2, but 4 police cars, SUVs, come fucking emergency brake sliding, drifting around the corner, passing us like full, like, passing us, slamming on the brake and turning again and stopping directly in the middle of the street in front of the diner, and 4 police cars worth running in with guns drawn. Whatever the fuck we missed by 22 seconds, and that's not something you bring 4 squad cars for a fight. This was worse, okay? And the Uber driver stopped in the middle of the street. He's like looking at me, he goes, should we go back and look? And I go, no, get out of here. What are you doing? Should we go back and look?
So I was right. That's how your night went.
That's when you want to make your Irish goodbye.